Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn class 9 social science. We will take up civics. Civics chapter number 3, electoral politics. So let us start electoral politics. So let us start. Why elections? Why election is needed? Why election is very important? So especially in democratic country, why election is very important? Let us see. The newspaper report is about the state assembly election in the Haryana in 1987. The state had ruled by the Congress party led government since 1882. This is about the Haryana assembly elections. Of 1987. Before that, it was run by whom? The Congress party. So let us see. Chaudhuri Devilal. That means Chaudhuri Devilal. This is an this is an opposition leader. Opposition leader lead a movement. That means this opposition leader. He is leading one movement called Naya Youth. Struggle for justice. That means from a new party. From a new party, that is Lokdal. His party. His party joined other opposition parties to form a front against the Congress in the election. That means the opposition party and all other parties joined. Join that one to fight against the election. In against of Congress. So in this election campaign, Devilal have. That means he was telling something. Then in that election campaign, that if he win, then he is going to waive all the loan of the farmer and the small b business. So this was his promise. So with that promise, what happened? All the peoples, most of the people, they cast their vote in Devilal. So Devilal, the Lokdal, they won that state assembly election. Out of 90 seats, they won how much? 76 out of 76. So only Lokdal, his party, only his with align, it is what? 76. Without its align, only with his party, they won how much? 60 seats. 60 seats. And during so only 5 won by Congress. Only 5 won by Congress. So in the election, so the chief minister, during that time, the chief minister got resigned after the election result. So after that, what happened? The new elected member, all the elected members, MLA of Lokdal and Devilals. Devilal is the leader. So the governor invited Devilal as a new chief minister. So the new chief minister is what? Devilal is become the new chief minister of Haryana. So 3 days after the election result was declared, he became the chief minister. That means after 3 days. That means he became the chief minister after the result of 3 days. He became the chief minister. So he waived that one. So after what happened? After he became a chief minister, all his promise were done. That means about the waive of loan or something, agricultural level. That they all were what? Free. You can say. The waive of, that means he have done his promise. So then in next election in 1991, in 1991, but what happened? They are not won. They are won by whom? The Congress party. So this is an election. So they are, why this happened? So he was doing the good things, but in 1991 election, again Congress have won that one, okay, that election. Why do we need election? Why we need election? What is the main purpose? Why we need, okay, this one election take, okay, that means in a democratic country, what happened? We used to do what, election regularly after 5 years. After 5 years, what happened? We have done a new election. That means through election we have sent our representative, okay, we have sent our representative, okay. A ruler of the people is the possible without any election if all the people can visit every day and take all the decision. So why we need election? Suppose all the people cannot go to take decision and to take debate na, so that's why we have sent our representative, okay. So in most of the democratic country, what happened? We have sent our representative so that they can decide our decisions, okay, on behalf of people. So he should be have proper knowledge, okay, he should be have proper knowledge, and he should be experienced, okay. That means he should have clear resolution, and he should have able to face any difficulties, okay. So he should be a good leader, in simple term, okay, he should be a good leader. So therefore what happened? So therefore election are considered essential in our time for many representative, okay. In election the voter make many choice, okay, they can choose who will make law for them, okay. That means they have to make to choose their the law, how they are going to make law na. They can choose who fill from the government that take majority decision, okay, major decision. They can choose the party whose policy will guide the government and lawmaking. That means we have to choose, okay, people have to choose the representative very carefully, okay, for running smooth functioning of the government, okay. What make an election democratic? Okay, how election make a democratic? Okay, so election can be held in many way. That means election can be held in many way, okay. On all democratic country, what happened? Election used to hold regularly, okay. So but most non-democratic government also hold some kind of election. That means even non-democratic country also, they used to what, held, okay, election, okay. Yes, we have already discussed in chapter 2, okay. So why? So let us recall, okay, let us recall something. So what we have learned that there, and start with a simple list the minimum condition of democratic election. First, everyone should be able to choose. This means that everyone should have one vote and every vote should be equal. That means one vote, okay, and one vote, the value should be same, okay, this value should be same. And second one is what? Election, okay. Candidate should be free and free to contest election, okay. That means the contested, okay, candidate should be what, free to contest election, okay, should offer the real choice to the voters, okay. That means they should not force, okay. The third choice is what? Regular interval. That means election should be held after every years, okay, or every 5 year or every 4 year or something like that, okay. Fourth one is what? Candidate preferred by the people should get elected. That means the candidate who is got majority, they should get elected. The fifth one, election should be conducted in a free and fair election. That means election should be what? Conduct freely, okay. Is it good to have a political competition? So all nowadays we have a lot of political party na. Is this competition, especially for election, this competition is good or bad? Okay, it is good or what? Okay, let us discuss, okay. Election are thus all about the political competition. That means they are going to what? Do competition through election. That means that candidate, they try to compete with other political parties, okay. That means they try to show that the political parties, they are doing well and they are going to do many many what, many promise, okay, to the people before elections, and they are going so many parties and many candidates, they are going to do dirty politics, okay, this dirty politics and tricks, okay, so they are going to pressure something, okay. So what's happened? So all these things, okay, they cannot do dirty politics, okay, they cannot do any dirty tricks, okay, to get elections, okay, to get win the elections, okay. That means they have to do what, the right things and healthy competition, not an unhealthy, okay. That means they should not spend lot of money for the general elections, okay, for any elections. That means they have to do truly, okay, they should things for the people, okay, not for themselves, okay, in short one. So our constitution make okay aware, so what this competition is going to, or what is not allowed and what they are allowed, everything they have written in our constitutions, okay. So how much money they can spend and how much money they cannot, if they spend above that one, they are not uh, so they are not allowed to do that one, okay. So regular electoral competition provide initiative to political party and leaders. Suppose one party become leaders, okay, suppose if they hold power for more than 10 years, it is not good na. So they are going to be misuse that power. So that's why the government what happened, they held the election, okay, every 5 years, okay. So after every 5 years, what happened, they are going to hold a new what, a new elections, okay. So so what happened, if the political party is motivated only by the desire to be in power, even if there will be forced to serve the people. So suppose look here, if he became a power, he cannot use, okay, his power to get win the elections, okay. If they are using, that means they are misusing that one, okay. So what is our system of election? Let us see what is the system of our election, okay, in Indian, okay. So in India, what happened, in India we have elections, so like Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, okay. Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha is an assembly elections, okay, held every 5 years, okay. After every 5 years, the term of all elected representatives come to an end, okay. Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha stands resolved, okay. Elections are held in all constituencies, okay. So either on the same day or within a few days, this is called a general elections, okay. Sometime election is held only for one constituency. So look here, that Vidhan Sabha or Lok Sabha, they used to held, okay, election for every 5 years. Suppose if one MLA or one minister they have that, before completing that one, they are going to so the election commission, they are going to organize election, okay, that is called the by elections, okay. During that times, they are going to do election, okay, that is by election only for one constituencies, okay. So look here, and next is what, electoral electoral constituency, okay. Let us see electoral constituency. You have heard that the people of Haryana electing 90 MLAs, okay. In Haryana, how many seats? 90 MLAs, okay. So 90 MLAs. So suppose look here, Haryana is what, constituency, they are divided into different constituency, okay. Haryana is what, they are now divided into how many constituency? 90s, okay. So 90 part or 90 division, you can say that, okay. This area are called electoral constituency, that divided, okay. That means Haryana is divided into different region na, that means different part, that is what, into 90 part, okay. They are divided according to their populations, okay. So in terms of area, so from that one part, okay, or you can say that constituency, that one representative have to win the elections, okay. For Lok Sabha, okay, for Lok Sabha, what happened, the country is divided into 543, okay, constituency. That means the whole India is what divided into 435. For Lok Sabha, India, Manipur they have got how many seats? 2. We used to say that MP, member of parliament, okay, member of the parliament. So what happened that leaders, okay, that means everyone have to be what, they have to cast their vote, okay, for what, for MP. That means the whole India is divided into 543 constituencies, okay. So that is about what, MP. So similarly the state is also divided into what, constituency, okay, for MLA, member of legislative assemblies, okay. So in we have seen about the Haryana or something like that, okay. Next is what, reserve constituency, okay. Reserve constituency, this is very important, okay. Reserve constituency, in any election, that may be Vidhan Sabha or state assembly, okay, reservation seat is very important. So for example, for MP elections, okay, one is in we are going to talk about Manipur. We have one inners and one is what, outers, okay. Inner is for what, general na, and outer is for what, for scheduled tribes, okay. That means they are what, reserve, okay, they are having a reserve, okay. So suppose in Chiang SC, only SC candidate they can stand, okay, like that. Some constituency they are specially reserved for SC, ST or OBC or like that, okay. So let us see in Lok Sabha, okay. In Lok Sabha we have how much, 543, okay, 543 list. For general, how much, 412, okay. For ST, how much, ST, for scheduled tribe 47. For scheduled caste, how much, 84, okay. That means they are doing reserve, okay. That means reserve. Why they are giving reserve, okay? Because the backward people, if we are dominated backward people, that means they cannot come forward, okay. So if we reserve from them, that means the rich people or the other caste, they cannot stand election only for that constituencies, okay. That means even the poor, okay, poor people, okay, poor caste, or they are also given the right, okay, to stand the elections, okay. They, so, and next is what, voter list. Voter list, okay. So before voter list, even in state constituency, okay, let us see. India, we have so many states, okay. For Andhra Pradesh, how many, look here, they are given, okay. Manipur, for Manipur we have given 2 na, one is inner and one is outers, okay. Look here. They are giving seats, okay, here. For union territory, they are given for Andaman 1, okay, Chandigarh 1, Delhi 7, okay, Lakshadweep 1 and Pondicherry 1, okay. These are the Lok Sabha seats, okay, which are given to every states, okay. Look here, voter list, this is very important. The all the citizens who have attained the age of 18, they should enroll the voter list, okay. That means some people, they are not included in the voter list. Who are they? They are the unsound, okay, or the mad peoples, okay. They are not included in what, in voter list, okay. That means all the citizens, they have right to vote if they universal adult franchise, okay, universal adult franchise, okay. Voter list, it is also known as what, electoral roll, okay, electoral roll, okay. So equal value, that means one value, okay, one value of vote is equal to the value of vote, okay, one vote is equal, that may be rich or poor, okay. So every citizen who have attained the 18 years of age, they are allowed to cast their vote. This is okay. That means for every constituency, they have their separate electoral roll, okay. Next is what, nomination of candidate, okay. Nomination of candidate, this is also very important, okay. So voter list, if you enroll in voter list, what happened? You get one voter card na, epic. Okay, election photo identity card. That is what we used to call it, what? Voter card na. So that voter card is epic, election photo identity card. Okay, so nomination of candidate. If you are 25 year of age, that means you can what? Contest for election. Okay, you can contest for, if you are 18 you are not allowed, only when you become how much? 25 years of age. Okay, so you should have some minimum qualification. Okay, minimum qualification, like you should be at least what? Graduate. Okay, you should be graduate, or before nomination of candidate. Okay, that election commission, they are going to give some form, okay, to fill that one. Okay, that is called nomination form. Okay, you have to deposit some money, okay, some amount of money to that one, and you have to give all your details. Okay, like you have any or criminal case, or your qualification, okay, or your properties, how much property you have, how much property, that means all these things. Okay, you they are going to fill, so that everyone can what? See that one. Okay, like this one. Okay, electoral roll. Okay, electoral roll of Mizoram. Okay, so 17 ST. Okay, look here, say they are given here. Okay, details. Okay, they are giving their details na, like they have given. So look here, these are the qualification. Okay, these are some candidates should be what? Good education. Okay, that means he should have some, okay, that one. Okay, money, how much money they can be spent, or like that, everything they have given. Okay, so MP and election is like to understand the problem and represent their in the whether they can do or not, examined by lakhs of examiners. Okay, when they so during election time, so that the people, okay, the people can understand that who is this one. Okay, who they can know that what is the uh, qualification and what type of man, okay, the candidate is. Okay, from that that means people can choose, okay, the right person, the right candidate. Okay, so they cannot force. Okay, the candidate cannot force to anyone. Okay, election campaign is, this is also very important. Okay, so election campaign, so now what happened? Before elections, okay, before election, what happened? So many political parties, so many leaders, okay, who want to contest the election, they have started election campaigns. Okay, if I win this one, and I will do that one, and that one, and that. Okay, so some political parties, they have given, okay, they have given what? Their slogans, like Garibi Hatao, okay, remove poverty, by Congress party in Lok Sabha 1971. Okay, save democracy, okay, which is the slogan in 1977. Okay, save democracy by Janata party. Okay, and in 1977, by left front, the slogan is one lane to tillers. Okay, like that, every what, like one protect the self-respect of the Telugus, by slogan by TR NT Rama Rao. Okay, Telugu Desam party, okay, of Andhra Pradesh in 93 election. That means some political, okay, parties, they have given their slogans. Okay, they have made their slogans, okay, before elections. Okay, so what are the so in an election, they spend more than 25 lakhs in constituency for Lok Sabha. Okay, so in Lok Sabha, what happened? The candidate can spend how much? 25 lakhs, not more than that one. Okay, but for general election, constituency election, that is general election, assembly election, the one candidate can spend 10 lakhs, not above 10 lakhs. If they spend above 10 lakhs, then how the government, you can take the help of the government. Okay, if you have proof, that one. Okay, so look here, all the political party in the country have agreed the model code of conduct for election campaign. Okay, According to this, no party or candidate use any place of worship or propaganda. Okay, for doing election campaign, so they cannot use what worship place, okay, or church or temple like that. Okay, use government vehicles, aircraft, official for elections. Okay, they cannot use that one also. Okay, like official vehicles like that. Okay, so once election are announced, okay, all minister not led foundation, any project take any big political, okay, look here, so they cannot uh, what once the elections, okay, announced, then what happened, they cannot uh, uh, do what foundation stones for any project or like that. Okay, they have to stop. Okay, polling and the counting of vote, this is also very important, polling. So in every constituency they have lot of polling booths. Now the final stage of election is what, on the day when the voter cast their poll, their vote. Okay, that day is usually called election day. On election day, the person, okay, cast their vote, okay, to nearby their polling booths. Okay, that means in local school or in government school. Okay, so they went for to cast their vote. Okay, they now we have EVM na. Before that they are doing in one small piece of paper. Now we have done through what, EVM. Okay, electric voting machines. Okay, so with that, what happened, the that means for every agent, suppose in that particular area, suppose in that constituency BJP, Congress, or other agents, okay, they have to present there, okay, to identify the voters. Okay, that means people. Okay, to identify their people. Okay, that people, he is right or wrong. Okay, so every agent they sit and they verify. After that, the person is allowed to cast their vote. Okay, so what happened, so now in voting book EVM, okay, electronic voting machine is used, okay, to cast for. So you the every person, okay, every person they can see that in which symbol, okay, name of the person. Okay, if they want BJP or if they want INC or something like that, they have to cast, okay, their vote. Okay, so if on the election day, after the election is over, every EVM has to be what, uh, nicely packed. Okay, and after that they have to be sealed. Okay, on the result day everyone should be present. Okay, everyone should be present. Everyone should be present. Okay, the agent who are present in that booth, okay, they have to present and they have to verify if it is okay. Then they in front of them, okay, they are going to start counting. Okay, and that means they are going to do free and fair. Okay, so in front of that they are going to count and they will announce the result. Okay, what make election in India democracy? Okay, how Indian elections make what democratic in India? Let us see. In India, what happened, we have uh, uh, we read about so many practice of politics, okay, in newspaper or something like that. Okay, news, we get to read a lot of about unfair practice in election. Okay, we have seen, okay, like one person is what casting all the vote of the people or something like that. Okay, if they are they are using misuse of government facility or something like that. Okay, so many of the report are correct. We feel unhappy. Okay, we feel unhappy when we see that one. Okay, so let us see how they are so sometimes when the people used to speak or sometimes when the news came, we are feel very unhappy na. So to recap that one, so let us see. Okay, independent election commission, that means election commission. Okay, election commission is the supreme, that is election commissioner. Okay, he is appointed by whom, the president. Okay, once that he is once he appointed, what happened, the president role is no more. Okay, that means that commissioner, he is going to what, they are the very independent. Okay, they are independent, they are going to conduct the election free and fair. Okay, free and fair elections. Okay, that means anyone cannot be misused, the government cannot be misused, that one. Okay, so all before, okay, before conducting, once the code of conduction started, that means election commission, okay, that means their role become very important. Okay, their role is become very important, so they are not no, they cannot do in favor of the government or something like that. Okay, they are very independent. Okay, so they are going to conduct the election very freely. Okay, popular participation. Okay, another way to check the equality of the election process is to see whenever people participate in which the if the election process is not free and fair, people will not continue to participate in the exercise. Okay, so look here, one important things, India. Okay, we are going to see. Okay, so the part in on an election day, okay, the people participation is very important. So in India, what happened, the rich people, okay, they cast their vote is very low. Okay, most of the poor people, okay, poor background, they cast, okay, maximum of both they cast. Okay, but in UK, okay, it is what, opposite, the poor people they cast very less. Okay, and uh, the rich people they cast, okay, their vote is very high. Okay, that is the difference with India and that one. Okay, so look here, acceptance election outcome. Okay, the one final test of free and fair election has in the outcome is, if the election are not free and fair, the outcome always what, favor the powerful. Okay, in such situation, the ruling party do not lose elections. Okay, usually usually losing parties not accepted the outcome of the rare election, the outcome of Indian election speak. Okay, the ruling party routine lose election in India. Okay, in USA, that means in the USA the incumbent or the sitting election representative rarely lose the election. In India, half of the sitting MLA or MP lose elections. Okay, look here, this is the this is about I have already told you. So next is what, challenges of free and fair. Okay, for conducting, okay, free and fair elections. Okay, they for conducting this one, they the people, okay, the election commission, they felt so many problems for conducting the all the lead to simple conclusion. Okay, election in India are basically free and fair, the party that win the election and from the government do not because do so because people have chosen it, it from, look here, once they have win the election, they have a full power. Why? Because they were chosen by the peoples. Okay, so the candidate and party with a lot of money may not be sure of their victory, but they do enjoy a big and unfair advantage over a smaller party and independent. In some part of the country, candidate with criminal connection, that means in some, what happened, in some case, what happened, there is an some unfair, okay, like that, but maximum are, they are functioning with what, fair. Okay, with fair election, with fair elections. Okay, so challenges exist. Okay, these challenges exist not just in India but also in many established democracy. This is not about only in India, it is about the all democracy. Okay, these deeper issue are matter of concern for those who believe in democracy. That is why citizen, social activists and organizations have demanding reform in our electoral system. Can you think of some reform what can be an ordinary to face these challenges? Look here, for functioning free and fair elections, okay, the role of the people, okay, this is very important. Every organizations, okay, they have to take participation, okay, an organization for conducting free and fair election. The role of the youths or the people, this is very important. We should not be what, corrupted during elections. Okay, it should be what, free and fair. Okay, how electoral this one reform can be brought out. for good governance. This is very important. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.